Before I get started, I just want to tell you that my name is Otto, and I am a real alcoholic. I've been sober since July 11th, 1985, and my home group is the Legacy Group of Plano, Texas. Another thing I'd like to tell you about myself, and that's that I'm married to a beautiful young lady. Come up here,
yeah, you're right.
She doesn't often get to travel with me.
Hey, Pat.
And she spends a lot of weekends at home alone. Because I'm out here being of service. And I want you to know it's real hard to leave the calories for you. Anyway, she just retired. And so now I'm hoping she'll get to come with me more. But this is the gal that allows me to stay out late, working with others. She allows me to bring some scary people home. She allows me to bring some hungry people home. She feeds them. And when I have to get up and go in the middle of something she thinks is important, I don't get any guff. Because she's the number one supporter.
Hi, Pat.
I want to thank everyone that was involved with the convention. It's been wonderful. You guys have welcomed us, and thank you, Garrett, for taking care of our hungry needs. And hi, Joey.
Everybody needs one of those. I don't know if everybody gets one. Set my timer. I've been forewarned. Go. Isn't this fun? This is supposed to be a sandcastle. I get to play in the sandcastle. It's like, and I had to get off this podium here because I knew I'd fall off of it. Because I tend to get animated. When I move around, I'm one of these people that can't talk without using their hands. So. Anyway, I'm hoping to have some fun tonight, and I'm hoping that you will too. I want to say congratulations to Katie for 58 years. Our path, well, the path's a lot easier to follow today because of people like Katie and Tom and others. Their days, the path is a little darker than it is right now, so we're all very blessed. And John, our new fellow, I wish you the happiness that I've come to know in Alcoholics Anonymous. And all you have to do is stick around and let us love you. And your life will be rocketed. You know, those who never dreamed you were going to go. If I never dreamed I'd be here. Can you hear me now? Is it working?
Crank it up.
Crank it up. Hey. I don't ever plan what I'm going to say, so I just pray and get up here, and I'm kind of waiting for God to kick in. What have we got for you tonight? Anyway, I'll tell you what I was like, and at least what I thought I was like, before I come to know I was like, and what happened, and a little bit about what I'm like now, or how I see it. The way I see things is not always the way things are. I didn't know that before I got here. When I came to you, I thought for sure that if I saw it, felt it, believed it, it was so. I I'm pretty much the standard unit of measure in my world. I am plumb. Any deviation from the way you see things and the way I see things, well, that's how far off base you are. And I had no idea at age 37 when I came into the recovery that there was more perspectives in the world than mine. If you and I went to a ball game and my runner was called out at first, and I saw him safe, well, I thought the umpire was on the take. I thought he's getting paid off. He's cheating. They're cheating. Never in my wildest dreams did I ever imagine that he might have seen it differently than I did. I always thought that if you and I got in the car and took a ride, that we had the same experience. Not true. We might have a similar experience, but we don't have the same experience. Because I don't know what you see. I don't know what you hear. I don't know what you feel. And a lot of times before I got here, I didn't know what I felt. But I've learned in here that my perspective is a perspective, one of many. And man, is life easier now that I don't have to believe everything that I think. I don't have to believe everything that I feel. Feelings are facts. You know, they're just how I feel. And so if you hear something come out of my mouth tonight that's crazy, just know that that's mine. You don't have to take it. I'm originally from Oklahoma City, and I come by this perspective honestly because I grew up in a home that was filled with chaos, oftentimes violence. Drinking was the norm. Drunkenness was the norm. There was a little tiny house, about 950 square feet, with one small bathroom, and there were 6 of us. My father was a police officer, kind of like Bobby. Crooked cop. I liked it. You know, he'd bring home puppies, he'd bring home bicycles, he'd bring home all this stuff that he was given. It was kind of nice being Freddie's boy. Freddie, my dad was my first hired car. You know, I mean, he's a police officer. He can blow a whistle, raise his hand, and the whole city will stop. You know, I thought. And there's one that has all power. That one is Dad. You best mind him now. If you don't mind, there's that old baby. So, he was a motorcycle cop for a lot of his career, 20 years in Oklahoma City. And I thought he was a white man. I mean, he'd get on that motorcycle, and sometimes he'd let me get on with it. And he'd buzz off on that motorcycle. I wanted to be like my dad. I wanted to grow up and be a motorcycle cop. As a young boy. As I grew older, I became like so many of us. I do not want to be like my father. I swear I will never be like my dad. Because the older I got, the more his disease progressed, and the more chaotic and more violent our home became. I couldn't wait to get out of that home. Out of my family of 6, I'm the only member, including my mom and dad, my older sister, my 2 younger brothers, I'm the only member of my family to graduate from high school. It was so chaotic, it was so insane, it was so mad in my home that my sister and I, we tried to run away when I was a little boy, but we got up to the corner and didn't have anywhere to go, so we had to sneak back into the house. We didn't know where to go. But I was glad to get out of there. I did fairly well in school.